Air pollution affects us all, from our health to our economy to our climate. The question is, how do we know what is in the air, if it's clean, and how it affects us? Funded by the California Air Resources Board, also known as CARB, under California Assembly Bill 617, Climate First, replacing oil and gas, CFROG, in collaboration with Clinicas del Camino Real in Patagonia, has been monitoring air quality across Ventura County utilizing highly sensitive pollutant sensors to better understand the pollutants affecting our communities and empower residents to take action to protect their health. These monitoring systems measure volatile organic compounds, also known as VOCs, nitrogen dioxide, and ozone, aimed at filling the gap in Ventura County's regulatory air monitoring network. The main pollutants found in Ventura County's air are ozone, carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, particulate matter, sulfur dioxide, and lead. These chemicals, called criteria pollutants, are harmful to our health, materials, and agriculture.
Context of things like environmental exposure to toxins, that starts with understanding what toxins exist. If we don't have the data, we can't understand what's going on. If it was a red dye cloud, we might be able to see that. But many of these contaminants that we're talking about are they're gaseous, they're microscopic particles. You can't easily see them. So if you just walked around your community, you might not understand if there's more pollution here versus in another community. And so this all starts with making sure we understand the reality of the situation. We measure what's actually going on. We measure what we cannot easily see. What we've tried to do with this particular CARB grant is to not necessarily do what we haven't done elsewhere, but to rather add spatial resolution. So it's not that our instruments are any brand new, fancy, new thing that we haven't done before, but we're trying to put them in locations that we didn't have data before. And so we've picked those locations initially based on environmental justice communities, or another way to say that is communities that have a disproportionate risk or disproportionate potential exposure to problematic sources of pollution, or their demographics, their jobs and how they live their lives tend to bring them into more frequent contact with potential pollutants.
The air monitors are located in West Ventura and South Oxnard, in areas where the majority of residents are low income and people of color, designated as disadvantaged communities by SB 535. These communities are exposed to higher levels of pollution near industry, agriculture, transportation corridors, and oil and gas wells.
I really am proud of the work we've done here, and I'm really looking forward to keeping this going and also helping other communities that haven't had the opportunities that we've had, help them get going. This is how we all get better.
Public access to air quality data is crucial to ensure the health and safety of the residents in the county and for them to learn more about the air they're breathing. With this monitoring network, CFROG is providing a greater level of air quality data that may inform health impacts and pollution burdens in vulnerable neighborhoods in Ventura County. My people, my air. Mi gente, mi aire.